Okay, guys, this is March 17th, 2020, courtesy of UpdateCrazy.com, Elden Ring Patch 1.03 Patch Notes review for you guys here. Okay, so we are looking at Elden Ring Patch Notes for all platforms, PS4, PS5, PC, and Xbox, and this is what we have. Elden Ring Update 1.03. Additional elements added. Added a function to record an icon in the name of an NPC on the map when you encounter that NPC, which is nice. You'll be able to find your NPCs. Added NPC Jar Bairn. I don't know who that is. I don't know where that is. They've added content to the game. Added new quest phases for the following NPCs: Diallo, Snefelu, Kenneth Height, and the Gatekeeper Gostic. I've never met Gatekeeper Gostic. I don't even know who that is. Added some summonable NPCs in multiple situations, increased the number of patterns of objects players can imitate when using Moonveil. That's really good because sometimes it doesn't, like you're a bush in the middle of like a castle, right? It doesn't work right. Added night background music for the open field area. That's nice. That's a nice quality of life thing. Bug fixes. Fixed a bug that prevented summoned NPCs from taking damage in some boss battles. Man, I wish. Fixed a bug that sometimes prevented the player from obtaining items after a boss battle. I have not had that happen. That would be really unfortunate. Fixed a bug that caused dialogue to be skipped when talking to NPCs and using custom key configurations. That doesn't apply to me. I've not done any key mapping. I play on a gamepad. Fixed a bug that causes the player to freeze when writing. That would be really unfortunate. Fixed a bug that caused arcane scale to scale incorrectly for some weapons. I believe specifically that's Moonveil, like the intellect katana, the intellect bleed katana. I think that's what that is. And there were some other weapons that were broken too. I have a friend that's really going to be happy about that. In situations where player cannot obtain more than 2 talisman pouches, added talisman pouch to Twin Maiden Husk shop lineup. That's sick. Fixed a bug that prevented the user from warping to sites of grace from the map at the end of the game. That would be annoying. I'm glad they fixed that before I'm at the boss where I'm trying to clean up. Fixed a bug that prevented the player from moving to the next area after the battle with a fire giant. That would also be super annoying. Fixed a bug that caused some weapons to have incorrect scaling after strengthening. I'll be interested to see what this actually impacts for some weapons. I wonder what this, if you know what this is dealing with in particular, or what that might be affecting, let me know down in the comments below. Fixed a bug which caused some weapons to not use stat scaling. Fixed hang-ups in certain occasions. Fixed a bug where incorrectly displayed multiplayer area boundary when playing online. Okay. Fixed a bug that allows players to activate the Erdtriel's Great Shield's weapon skill without absorbing an attack using a special combination of items and incantations. And fixed a bug which caused Fire's Deadly Sin incantation to have a different effect. So these two things now have fixed the Death Shodel cheese. If you've been running around in PvP or even team killed by a summon, someone could use the Death Shodel and that incantation to just give that effect to everyone around them, including your own teammates, and you just instantly die. So that is now out of the game. They have patched that. Fixed a bug where the Ashes of War, Determination, and Royal Knight's Resolve, where damage buff would also apply to other weapons without that skill. Does it mean like if you were power stancing? Regardless, it looks like it will only apply to the weapon that weapon skill is on now. Adjusted the visual effect of Unseen Form Spell. I don't know what that is. If you know, let me know down in the comments below. Deleted the Ragged Armor set from the game, which was mistakenly obtainable in a previous patch. So I guess there is going to be a DLC. That's probably something that'll be available later on down the road. Fixed a bug that caused some hostile NPCs to drop for Calling Finger remedies. I wish. Fixed a bug that caused incorrect sound effect to play in some situations. I've not had that happen. Maybe I have, I don't know. Fixed a bug which causes visual animation and hitboxes to not be displayed correctly on some maps. Fixed bugs which caused incorrect visual behavior for some enemies. Fixed a bug that caused incorrect stat parameter for some armor text fixes, and other performance improvement and bug fixes. I'll be interested to see if they fixed the like the frame drops on PC. I run a pretty beefy PC, and the frame drops can be kind of aggressive sometimes, right? Balance changes. Increased the drop rate of Smithing Stone for some enemies, that's sick. Added Smithing Stone to some early game shop lineup, that's sick. Increased Shield's effectiveness. I've not used a shield for almost this entire playthrough, which is really unlike me. Might need to try it out. Increase the damage for all offensive crackpot items. I mean, they're worthless now, so that's wonderful. Increase the damage for the following items: Spark Aromatic and Poison Spray Mist. I don't play with those, do you? What, are they good? They're a little bit better now, I guess. Increase the effect duration of the following items: Uplifting Aromatic and Iron Jar Aromatic. Increased HP for Torrent when using the following items: Rose Raisin, Sweet Raisin, and Frozen Raisin. Be real with me. Have you ever once healed Torrent? Don't lie to me. Have you ever once healed Torrent? Or did you just spend a flask to bring him back? Reduced FP consumption and increase the damage of the following sorceries. Gravity Well, Collapsing Star, and Crystal Barrage. So Gravity Magic, it got a buff. Decreased FP consumption for the following sorceries: Star Shower, Rock Blaster, Gavel of Haima, Founder of Rain Stars, the Stars of Rune Greatblade, Phalanx Magic Downpour, Loretta's Greatbow, Loretta's Mastery, the Karen Greatsword is disgusting in PvP, Karen Piercer, and Shard Spiral. Reduced FP consumption, increase the damage of the following sorceries: Glintstone Comet Shard, Comet, Night Comet. Okay. Raised projectile speed and range of Great Glintstone Shard. Decreased Ash of War, Hoarfrost Stomps damage, and increased cast time. That's great. That thing was fast and deadly when you get invaded with that. Increased Ash of War, Bloody Slash's self-inflict damage, while slightly lowering the damage and increased cast time. So Bloody Slash was really good for building bleed damage and kind of popping that off on an enemy, so it looks like they're reining that in a little bit. Decreased weapon skill, Sword of Night and Flame's damage. So Sword of Night and Flame, they're just saying they straight decreased the damage from its weapon skill. It was one of the most broken weapons in the game, so they're reining that in. Increased the FP consumption and lowered the duration Ash of War Barricade Shield. Not played with a shield the whole playthrough. Let me know if that affects you. Decrease the damage of Spirit Summoned when using item Mimic Tear Ash and change the spirit. Oh my gracious. Guys, they nerfed the Mimic Tear and they made it dumb. They reduced its damage and they're making it dumber. They're probably making it so that it doesn't spam heal items, I imagine. So it doesn't heal as much. Other enemy and weapon balance changes, so... Fixed a bug where the mouse was too sensitive in the PC version, and addressed a bug where Easy Anti-Cheat fails to launch when the Steam account name is set to 2-byte characters. And that's our patch notes for March 17th, 2022. Guys, if you found this informative, please make sure to drop a like, share this with a friend who's also playing Elden Ring. I'm having a ton of fun with it. And if you want to, we stream over on Twitch. Please feel free to stop by. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the next one.